And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the bonus round. So you see right here the current rankings for the Matcherino League for TMNT Cross Justice League. And as the third one just ended, and we will be entering the fourth one in the near future. But a challenge has been issued to the third Rambat champion, Son Dula, by Whodat, who stands atop the ranks at first place. Should Son Dula emerge victorious as first of 5 you're about to see, Whodat will donate another $20 to the pot. Let us see what happens.
Am I in here? Is my thing set up?
Okie dokie. Let me take a look right here. You, Whodat is, I'm going to give you controller privileges now. And let me re-invite Son Dula because he just jumped off. Perfect. Okie dokie.
TMNT Cross Justice League Turbo.
Alrighty, guys, we will see what happens. Son Dula, the champion of the third Rambat, against Whodat, champion of the first 2 Rambats. Whodat is putting $20 on the line this first of 5. Should Son Dula overcome the Combo Breaker champion, there will be $20 added to the pot that you see on the overlay at the bottom of your screen. This is the current pot for the third Rambat for the Heroes and Half Shells League.
You're just, sorry, go ahead.
We will see if more is put in the pot.
Exit out of this real quick. Not, like, because I don't want to set these buttons.
Got it.
Like, hit us. Alright. And I will mute myself.
Alrighty. It's up to me, guys. I will do my best with this solo commentary. Thank you, Whodat, for offering his services for third Rambat. But it's time for him to step up to the plate. This is like when Jerry Lawler would stand up and fight a match as he spent most of the show commentating. Whodat, they call him king for a reason. Good to see you, Kame, our wondrous lead designer. Thank you so much for all you do. And we're looking forward to the grand finale of TMNT Cross Justice League when it is ready. For now, we're back to present. Darkside versus Whodat's Rat King. Let's see who comes out on top. Big wall bounce. Rat King versus Darkside. So, Whodat is going to be obviously fighting his way in. He does have a very fast dash like Makoto, but Whodat did tell me that dash is not a real threat. It does have a lot of recovery, more than it may appear. Big flare chop. Dula swept and did not get anything. Flare chops. So he did get a lot of mileage in the third Rambat using stand heavy kick into the flare chops. And I also like using, command throw of his own. Rat King might be considered a grappler, but Darkside has such a fierce command grab of his own right, chucking him to the screen and getting all that stun and damage. Oh no, he burned super too early, made no difference. Son Dula and Darkside still take the first round. Oh, got it. Hold on just a moment. I will add you in a moment. We have a new commentator joining the desk. Introducing, where is the chat? Trying to find the voice chat, hold on. There we go. Kama, you can join the voice chat I just set up in the main Discord. It should be under tournament. Alright, while I wait for Kame to sign on, let's see, good stun. Alright, Whodat has already turned this around while I was setting up Kame to join commentary should he wish to do so.
Rat King
How are you doing, Grand Creator?
Alright. Let me just adjust Discord being completely wrong. Here. There we go. Alright. Because it was coming out of my speakers. Anyway, I am looking forward to this massive meeting of the Titans. Because this is technically like the run back from Combo Breaker. Oh, gets the meeting.
Hold on, I'm going to make sure that you see the other side of the screen. Alright, can you see this? I just shared my screen with you so you can see live.
Yes.
Excellent. So, right now, Whodat is up 1-0 in this set. Who do you got so far, and what do you think the game plan should be for Sun Dula to tie this up?
So, I would say that Darkside Rat King is not great for Rat King, but see, the thing is the player X factor that I often forget about. Specifically, Whodat's Rat King kind of makes him go up a tier placement too, kind of like the Scott Steiner math, if you will. It's like you take my 133% chance and Rat King's 25% chance, and you just get into the weeds with that.
I like how famous that scene is. That was just like every week for him for like a solid year back then.
Scott Steiner's a fucking legend.
Alright, focus on this match real quick. With Whodat, right now, obviously he's doing a good job maintaining momentum. What I really like here is the way that Rat King always seems to bait Darkside and getting impatient when he gets that life lead by using defensive measures like the Shock Sphere.
So that's kind of what Rat King does. He's like an imposing force with really strong buttons, and his confirms hit hard, his combos aren't really complicated, but look at the damage.
It's like, the way I look at his Shock Sphere, it's like Blanc Electricity with a little bit of Geef Larynx. Like, it just pops out and just covers both sides and leads to all sorts, depending on the way it hit, combos as well. Like, if you steer Geef's Larynx in certain games, it can combo.
It's the great equalizer, and I saw earlier that Whodat should have gone for the Omega Rat Crasher, but he went for the Hard Punch. In the beta, some things have changed with that move, which I'm not going to get into right now. But he's quickly remembered what version of the game he's on, and now we see the standard Rat King from Whodat.
Alrighty, so Dula, I'm pretty sure you can punish block dropkick with slide. Am I wrong?
Well, if you're doing a reaction, yeah, because a lot of people don't let go of block before they can actually do something. Because you have to remember, in this game, you're blocking if someone's attacking. And that means block stun technically ended a while ago, and you're still in the block pose because you choose to be. So if you see, as soon as you block that dropkick, you buffer your punish. Darkside can knee that, he can sweep that, he can light punch, swing that. There's a couple things he can do once Rat King is in that bouncing state.
Well, we will see if he has a chance to do so as Whodat moves forward 3-0. This is a first to 5. This is the secret ENDBOSS fight against the Combo Breaker champion Whodat, taking on the former EVO champion and the current King of the Hill for the Rambat, as he won the last Rambat, Sun Dula. As a reminder, for the ranking system, right now Whodat has 21 points. Dragon Charles has 10 points. Senko has 9 points, and Sun Dula has 7 points. So if the standing top 4 stay, those 4 will face off in a one final season finale for the Match Arena League for Heroes and Half Shells.
Let's see. So now that things have calmed down a little on my end, I'm able to be more of an active part of this community, and I'm excited to see what happens next with everybody.
Your presence is always appreciated, Kame. Alrighty, so I also like how Whodat is using that space. So something that kind of blows people up a lot is they'll go for confirms, myself included, they'll go for confirms that don't actually combo, they'll whiff, depending on proximity. Because of the way Rat King's stand heavy kick works and how small the hitbox is for the close version, you'll try to want to end for a far version. Just sometimes it can be kind of finicky on the range, but the far range crouch like into stand heavy kick, that is a nasty confirm right there. It has so many active frames when it comes to canceling stuff.
Definitely. The active frames that they get in general is just it's pretty much what I feel they deserve, because I wanted them to be an imposing force offensively and defensively, and this is what that leads to. Like, once there's the command grab setup. It's a lot of people, including myself, used to think that was just, oh, you should see the command grab coming, just hold up. But I also got hit by it, so it's like, I get it. I get it.
After facing
you never expect it.
After facing Dragon Charles Wonder Woman, I am not as big a fan of holding up as I used to be. That's a nice combo though. The short flare chop into the, oh no! Boom, rat bomb.
Well, that's gonna do it.
One more game.
That Super 2 that Rat King got was probably one of the biggest buffs that he got in this game in general, because it gives him a scary confirm that's really tall.
Whodat just needs one more game to completely ruin Sundula's evening. He was feeling good about that Rambat win, and now...
It looks like it's... Oh,
yeah.
Is this going to be a perfect? Oh no, he dropped it!
Not quite.
Yeah, see, typically I go for the command grab after stun just to make sure I get the Omega, because it wastes some more time.
Well, with Darkseid, he has so many good reversals. I guess understandably be wary about it. In that situation, he just got jabbed out. Or crouched lighted out. You get the idea. Alrighty, so Dula's trying to fire back with this, but there's so much ground to cover. Because now there's...
If Dula gets a single hit at all, that's the round, but that can happen.
Yes.
And that's the thing about both of these characters. Both of them are so strong that, like, the first hit can dictate the entire round, and there's very little comeback from it once they get going, unless you're just 100% on your stuff.
Alrighty, so right now, Whodat is on set points. Dula has a lot of ground to cover. That's a good start. The flare chop force right to the corner and got the command grab.
Okay, gets the knee set up, getting tons of free Oki, but messes up.
Splash.
The next incoming.
Whodat cornered himself, and again, Darkseid is not punishing the EX dropkick. Again, it's a very time specific. To be fair, the range is pretty far. Like, he's getting a lot of bounce back on that, so he might not be sure, okay, the slide might not reach him in time. Still, though, this is...
I recommend, like, literally going in training mode and just seeing what you can do about most oppressive things in this game, because there's more things than one would think if you're not in a situation where it's like life or death and you're just trying to figure it out.
Speaking of life or death, is anybody set? Now, he does not get the cancel, and this is exactly the turn of events that Sundula... Maybe not! No! And he just stopped all of a sudden. Darkseid couldn't
That is a
believe
very rare thing to happen. I am mad for you, Dula.
Wow.
I got nothing. Sorry? That's all I got is sorry. That's it.
You should have seen... You should have seen the interactions we got with Zoom's Super earlier today. If you haven't seen so yet, we did get a clip though.
I did see the clip. That one wasn't surprising, because super trades in this game can lead to very interesting results, and some of them great, some of them not so great, but all of them valid in my eyes. In that I refuse to do anything about it. But if anything, it's still fun.
So as Whodat, aka Durl, savors that secret ENDBOSS victory and sending Sundula to the credit screen, let us look one more time at the current rankings for the Matcherino League. Whodat is seated first with 21 points. Dragon Charles, thanks to his second place victory, as well as what he did at Beast of the East, is in second place at 10 points. Senko 0, 9 points in third. Sundula is now on the board. He won today's Rambat, 7 points. But he'll have to think about, if this stays the way it is, he'll have to think about the fact that Whodat would be his first opponent in the seeding. Because there would be a 4-man Double Nation tournament with one final Matcherino pot, and the seeding will determine who will be facing who. There's a lot of people who play each other all the time, but you'll have to think about that and what he just endured. potentially being first up for him should he keep this fourth placing in the ranking.
I'm gonna go ahead and fix that super. Now that I've seen that, because you hate to see it, and I especially hate to see it, because, well, it makes me look bad. So, go ahead.
All right, everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this secret ENDBOSS fight between Sun Dula, Evo champion, and Whodat combo breaker champion. It's time that we part ways and enjoy our evening. This is Psycho Blue, conductor of the Hype Train, Mr. Hype Gems, hashtag Crosswires. I will see you guys next time, whatever event may go about the next time we talk to each other. Later, everyone.
Yeah, later, guys.